Every morning at the same time, a waiting begins in front of the house. Our dog Millie sits in front of the window, but she doesn't bark or scratch at the door. She just looks outside, as if she knows someone is coming any moment now. And a few minutes later, they really do come. A little squirrel runs quickly from the garden toward the house, as if it weren't a stranger at all, as if it weren't afraid at all. Its name is Eskeilo. But this story didn't start that way. One day, my 16-year-old daughter came home holding a tiny little thing. It was one of the smallest squirrels I'd ever seen. It had fallen out of its nest. It was dehydrated. One of its eyes was infected. It could barely move. I was so upset. We'd never taken care of a squirrel before. We didn't know what to do, but we had to learn. My daughter immediately started researching how to feed it, how to keep it warm, how to help it heal. She read late into the night, taking notes. I could say she was the one who kept it going through those first few days. We did everything we could. We prepared special food, kept it warm, and fed her carefully. And we gave her a name, Eskeilo. Since I work from home, I spent most of the day with her. At first, she slept all the time. But as the days went by, she started to change. Her eyes opened, her movements became more active, and after a while, she started following me. I go to the kitchen, and he follows me. I sit at the table, and he climbs onto my shoulder. It was as if I had a little assistant. Throughout this process, we were very careful around Millie. No matter how docile he was still a very small animal. But the moment they first met, it didn't go as we expected. Millie didn't get excited. She didn't run. She just slowed down. She approached, looked closely, and it was as if she accepted him. From that moment on, a strange but beautiful bond formed between them. As Eskeilo grew stronger, he started climbing everywhere in the house. One day, I left him on the wooden pillar in the middle of the living room. I was curious to see what he would do. Without any hesitation, he climbed up. That's when I realized he was ready. We didn't want to keep him at home forever. Our goal was to help him heal, not to keep him. But letting him go wasn't easy at all. The first night he stayed out, I barely slept at all. I couldn't stop thinking about him. Was he cold? Was he scared? Was he alone? Early the next morning, I went outside. I called out his name, and a few minutes later, he came running toward me through the trees. At that moment, my eyes really welled up. Without a second thought, she jumped onto my shoulder. It was as if she'd never left. I was so happy she hadn't gone. From that day on, it became a routine. Every morning, Millie goes to the door like clockwork. She waits quietly, and Eskeilo comes. We go out into the garden together. She climbs the trees, runs along the fence. Then she comes back and jumps onto my shoulder. Sometimes she touches my head with her little paw. That's her signal. I'm leaving. She usually stays for an hour or two. Then she heads back to the trees. But every time she leaves, the house gets a little quieter. Millie notices this too. She waits a little longer by the door, as if he'll come back. Having a squirrel visit you every day, that's not something you can plan. But that's how our life is now. And it reminds me every time. Sometimes the strongest bonds form in moments you never planned. And sometimes, if a dog is waiting quietly by the door, the reason is truly special. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like it.